So, hello, my Pilates peeps. It's been a long time, and I promised this weeks ago, and I'm so sorry. I have been busy over COVID. Um, and yes, sporting a new do. My daughter did it on Friday. Woohoo! Um, but I've been doing some videotapes for Rogers, for frail older adults through the Stroke Network. And I've been working on some videos for the City of Ottawa, which have been on typically Mondays, called Motivational Monday. And so it's been my own private practice to take it to the mat. And when I do, it's such a good feeling. And then I think about you guys and think, oh, I got to do this. So finally, here you are. I think this practice is only about 35 minutes. It's kind of what I've been doing just before I head into work. Just for your information, I've been reallocated because my center's been closed for so long. So I'm now working at the Peter D. Clark long-term care. And yes, there is COVID outbreak there. So it's been a stressful time and it's a different group. But when we get back together, I will have so many stories for you. In the meantime, let's start. Take it to the mat. Pause me if you need to go find it, whatever you need. We're going to start always as usual, flat on our back, staring up at the ceiling and praying it'll be over soon. Okay, let's get going. Just going to put some music on while you settle down. Lying on your back, I want you to fully extend those legs. And then arms are by your side. It's a conscious decision to open through the chest and make sure that you are as connected to the mat as possible. And we're going to take our focus into our breath to center and bring us back to something familiar. So deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Slow deep breath in. Exhaling as though you're blowing out through a straw. Good. 2 more. Inhaling to prepare. Blowing out through the straw, rotate your head to one side, ear towards mat, looking over your shoulder, deep breath in. Exhale it around to the other side. Inhaling to hold. Again. Bring it back to center. Inhaling to prepare. Exhale, chin nod, pressing the arch of your neck into the mat. Inhaling to release. Blowing out through the straw. Arch of the neck is pressing down into the mat. Inhaling to relax. One more. Arms are by your side. Shoulder blades are in the mat, palms down. Breathing out, slide your hands down towards the end of the mat, and then inhale, relax the shoulders. Blowing out through the straw, depress your shoulders, sliding your hands down, lengthening your neck. Inhaling to relax the shoulders. 2 more. Inhale, float those hands up, fingers point to the ceiling, consciously open the chest, plant your shoulders. Then from here, breathing out, round the shoulders, fingers rise to the ceiling. Inhaling, open the chest, feel the shoulder blades come back to the mat. Breathing out through the straw, Reaching up, breathing in through the nose, open through the chest. 2 more. Inhaling, float the hands straight back behind you. Arms are by your ears. Your hands may or may not touch the floor, but I really want you to pull your belly button in. Exhale, lengthen through the torso, reach back even further. Inhale to relax the shoulders. Breathing out, reach back, lengthen. Inhale to relax. 2 to go. Exhale, reach, lengthening finger to toe, and then like a snow angel, exhale your arms around, down by your sides. We're going to inhale them up, reaching straight back behind you. Exhaling around and down. Inhale up, centered over your body. Exhaling around and down. 1 more. Full range of motion through the shoulders. Ending with your arms by your sides. Good. And then I want you to re-engage or engage for the first time if you've been relaxed. All 5 press points. Go to neutral. Pubic bone to tailbone, belly button to arch. Snap the breastbone down. Clamp your collarbones, your shoulder blades together. Chest is open. So we're engaging all our core. Inhale, float one leg straight up to the ceiling, and exhale, lower it down. Switching leg. Inhale up and exhale down. Breathing the movement, no rush here. Maintain neutral, so abs are pulled in and flat. Little change, inhaling up. At the top, flex your foot. Heel now leads as you lower. Core engaged. Other leg. Flex. 1 more each side. And then I want you to bend your knees, planting your feet hip width apart, a comfortable distance from the buttocks. For a moment you're relaxed, but I want you to be aware of your shoulder blades, your spine. Then re-engaging all the 5 press points back to neutral, noticing the difference. And then from this we add a pelvic tilt, breathing out, curling your tailbone up, pressing back into the mat. Inhale back to neutral, so you're still keeping everything snapped inward. And then as you breathe out, curl your tailbone up, pull your belly button in so deep you press the arch of your back firmly into the mat, imprinting. Inhale back to neutral. Try to relax your legs, your glutes. Focus on abs, doing it for 2 more. Good. Then bringing one knee up to your chest, hugging it in with both hands, lengthening from the lower back through those glutes. Opposite hand, I want you to inhale it open wide to the side. Back of the hand touches the floor. The other hand is just holding your knee lightly. We're going to guide the knee in a big circle, finishing our warm-up with a big hip circle, warming up that hip, opening it up. But I really want you to think about keeping your spine centered and your weight in both shoulders. You're looking for full range of motion through the hip, and you're still breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's change direction. Same leg, just guiding it in the other way. Big, big circle. And then bringing it back to your chest, hugging it in with both hands. Deep breath in. Releasing that foot to the floor. Other leg, knee to chest, hug it in. Deep breath in. Lengthen and stretch first. Opposite arm. We're going to take it out wide to the side. Chest is open, planting your shoulders. The hand is on your knee to guide it. Big, big circle. You're trying to minimize how much you rock and roll with your hips. So keep your spine centered and focus on range of motion through the hip only. Changing direction. And then bringing that knee back to your chest, hug it in. Deep breath in. Exhaling to release that foot to the floor. Making sure, again, feet are hip width apart, comfortable distance. I want you to stack your hands, palms up, elbows wide. Back of your hand is on your forehead. Chest is open. Activating the 5 press points. Go to neutral. Nice flat tummy. Think chin nod first. Breathing out, half roll up. Inhaling down. Chin nod. Abs are contracting, pulling in as you roll your head, your neck, your shoulders up. Elbows stay wide so the chest stays open. Last time. And then again, we're going to bring our arms around down by our sides, bringing one knee up to your chest and then the other. We're going to extend those legs straight to the ceiling. Palms face down, activate your core. Breathing out, lower one leg down towards the floor. Inhale up, other leg. Exhale down. Inhale up. Breathing the movement, tightening the abs, lengthening, flattening. Holding it there, tummy tight, breathing out, bring both legs further towards your head. Inhale them back to 90 degrees. Pull down and in, breathing out, draw the legs towards your head, and inhale them back to the 90 degrees, 2 more. Then collapsing your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs, hug them in, deep breath in. Exhale, release one foot, then the other foot to the floor again, hip width apart, arms by your sides. As we re-engage the 5 press points, I want you to go into neutral and then imagine squeezing a coin between the cheeks of your buttocks. Exhale, squeeze those glutes as you lift your buttocks, pressing into your bridge. Take a deep breath in. As you hold it there, deep breath in. Breathing out, articulate back, vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhaling to relax as you land, and again, breathe out, engage your core, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hold. And breathing out, roll back down. We'll do it 2 more times. When you've landed, I want you to lengthen one leg and then the other. Activate your core again. Go right into neutral. All 5 press points pulled inward. Inhale, both hands up, and exhale, both hands straight back behind you. Arms are by your ears. And I want you to actually glue your arms to your ears. There's a tendency to Arch to the lower back and lift your chest. I want you to maintain neutral and keep your arms right by your ears. Breathing out, half roll up. Gazing towards your toes and then inhale down. It's a chin nod. Breathe out. Breathe in. Think abs as flat as possible. Arms by your ears. Lengthening, abs tight, rolling. One more. Then I want you to reach back. Take a deep breath in, stretching fingertip to toe tip. And like a snow angel, exhale your arms around down by your sides. And yep, we get to roll over. Start rolling onto your tummy. Repositioning so you're centered on your mat. Legs are hip width apart. Stack your hands. Rest your forehead. And gazing down at the mat, think about activating your core, pulling everything up and in. So we are in neutral. Hip extensions, singles, exhale, lift one leg straight up behind you and inhale it down. Switching leg, exhale up, inhale down. Breathe the movement. Using your glute, still pressing equally into both hips. Your belly button is your center. We'll do it 4 more times, alternating leg. With your feet on the floor, core fully engaged, hands glued together, head glued to hands. Upper body, elbows wide. Breathe out, contract the lower back, lift those chests and hands up. Exhale, hands, head, chest up. Feet are on the floor. 2 more. Exhaling through the straw as you contract to lift, inhaling through the nose as you lower. We're adding on. Add one leg. Exhale, chest and leg up. Inhale, down, switch leg. One more each leg. Then I want you to restack your hands, switching which hand's on top. Glue your forehead to your hands and walk your legs out wider than your hips. Your big toes now on the outside of your mat. Pull up and in, neutral position. Alternating single leg hip extension, wide position. Exhaling up, inhaling down. Make sure you lower the leg, you don't just drop it. Breathe the movement, show control. Centering through the belly button, 2 more. Weight equal in both hips. And again, we'll layer as we lift the leg. Lift the upper body. Elbows wide. Switch leg. Contract through the back. Lift. One more. And then I want you to walk your legs out even wider. Bending your knees, lifting your feet to the ceiling, pulling the soles of your feet together. Activating your core, be in neutral to start. We're going to breathe out and squeezing through the glutes, attempt to lift the feet to the ceiling, take the knees, the quads off the mat. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Three more. And then lowering the legs. Walk them back in so they're hip width apart. Lifting your forehead off your hands. Extend your arms shoulder width apart, gaze down. We're going to go into our swimmers. So we're going to lift arm, chest, and opposite leg as we gaze at the mat, pulling everything up and in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Other arm, opposite leg. Pressing equally into both hips. Belly button is your center. Breathing the movement. Four more. Long line, finger to toe. And then just lengthening, fingers to toe, take a deep breath in. Exhaling, release, relax, and roll back over onto your back once more. Centering through the spine again onto the mat, opening the chest, plant your shoulders, taking a moment to bring the knees up one at a time, hugging them in, rock gently side to side, round the back, massage it, stretch through the glutes. Centering, hug those knees in even tighter. Take another wide, slow, deep breath in. And then releasing one foot to the floor. I want you to cross the other leg over, ankle at knee, and roll your hip open. Knee points out. Arm on that side goes wide. Opposite arm to the knee that's up. Elbow bends, fingers to temple. Keeping your elbow wide, chest open, lead with your shoulder. Half roll with a twist. So exhale across the body, inhale down. Breathing out to rotate across. You're not pulling with the elbow, you're leading with the shoulder. Four more. Then bring both arms down by your sides, palms down. Activate the core. Inhaling, float the bottom leg into tabletop. So we're going to keep our core pulled flat, down and in, hinging from the hip, breathing out. Lower that bent leg down till your toe taps the floor, and inhale, float back to tabletop. Exhale, tap down. Inhale, float back. 2 more. Maintaining neutral. Exhale, lower your foot to the floor. Good. Then imagine a leveler on your hip bones. And if you want to, you can even actually put your fingertips on your hips to be aware of where they are. But we want to keep our hips leveled so one hip doesn't fall below the other. You're a nice straight line. Imagine that coin again that you're squeezing between the cheeks of your buttocks. We're going to keep the leveler centered, breathing out. Exhale, lift into a one-legged bridge and inhale down. Squeeze your glutes, lift both hips equally. Exhale, up, inhale down. One more. And then we're going to uncross, recross, ankle at knee, roll the hip open. Arm on that side goes wide, opposite arm, bending at the elbow, finger to temple, keep the chest open, activate your core. Breathe out, roll across the body, and inhale down. Keep the elbow wide, we're not pulling it in. We're rotating at the waist. 2 to go. And then again, the arms come down by your sides. Tummy's tight, chest is open. I want you to engage your core and inhale, float that bottom leg to tabletop. Nice stretch through that hip of the bent top leg though. Okay, from tabletop, knee stays bent. From the hip we're hinging, core engaged. Exhale, lower to tap your toe to the floor. And inhale, float back to tabletop, knee over hip. Exhale down. Make sure your core is engaged so your lower back doesn't lift. You're still breathing the movement, very controlled. One more. And then nice and controlled, exhale, lower the foot to the floor. Good. Make sure that heel is closer to your buttocks rather than far away. Leveler on the hip bones. Keep it all in line. Squeezing your glutes with that coin. Exhale into a one-legged bridge. Inhale down. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale, lift. Inhale, articulate down. Keeping your spine centered, hips aligned. 2 more. And then we're going to uncross those legs. Inhale the arms out wide. Exhale both legs to one side. 2 breath stretch. Exhale both legs up over to the other side. Keep your shoulders planted. 2 breath stretch. One leg comes back up and it flops open. Soles of feet are together as you center your weight on both sides of your spine, rocking gently. Slow deep breath in. Exhaling your hands straight back behind you. Inhaling to reach back even further. And then breathing out, slowly straighten both legs. Once more, deep breath in as you stretch fingertip to toe tip. Exhaling like a snow angel, your arms around, down by your sides, and we're going to roll onto your side. So rolling onto one side, extending your bottom arm to support your head. We're going to open through the chest, stack your hips, your legs. You're in a straight line. So we're balanced on our side. We're not leaning back on our buttocks. We're not leaning forward where we're using our rib cage, but rather hip over hip. Top hand can be in front for balance. You can challenge yourself to take it away. Different options gives you a different challenge. Feel free to play with them as you figure out what works for you. So I want you to start by engaging your core, maintaining your imprint on your side, and activate your top legs. Extend it straight from your hip. And then from here, breathing out, I want you to take that top leg straight back, contract your glute. Inhale forward till the legs are aligned. Tummy tight, exhale, press back. And inhale to line the legs up. Nice and controlled. We're not leaning forward or back. We're pressing down into our imprint, and we're still breathing the movement. You've got 2 to go. Little challenge. Exhale. Press that top leg back, and holding it back, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, pulse it back a little further. Pulse, 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 and then realign. We're going to inhale that leg straight up and exhale it down. Again, controlling the movement with your breath. Staying on your side, not leaning back or forward. We're going to add on this last one, exhaling it up, holding your imprint, inhale, hold, and then breathing it out, pulse, 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 release it down. Now you might want to reposition your top hand in front for balance because you want to keep your hips stacked one on top of the other. Top leg is still active. We're going to breathe out and draw it straight forward 90 degrees from your body and inhale back. Tummy tight, hips aligned. Exhale, foot forward. So your foot should still be hip height. You're breathing the movement, so don't rush. You got 2 to go. Holding the leg here. Deep breath in. Breathing out. Pulse it up. Further to your body. Realign. And bending your knee, bring it forward onto the floor. Stretch it out for just a moment. Deep breath in. What we do on one side, we have to do on the other. So I ask you just to roll over. Again, you extend your arm, open the chest to stack your shoulders. Make sure everything's in alignment, hip over hip, core engaged, hand where you choose, and then we activate the top leg. From here, core is engaged to maintain your imprint. Breathing out, press the top leg straight back, contract your glute. Inhale forward until the legs are one over the other but not touching. Again, breathing out, press back. Hip extension, tight buns. Last 2. On this last one, we exhale it back. holding it back there. Deep breath in. Breathing out, pulsing it back. Further, 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 further. Inhale to realign. Tummy stays tight as you exhale up. Inhale down. 4 more. Nice and controlled. Press down into your imprint. On this last one we add on, exhale it up. Hold it up. Deep breath in. And then take it higher, higher, higher. Releasing it down, but don't touch. Choose your hand position. Keep your core engaged. Breathe out. Draw your leg forward and inhale back. Hip totally aligned. Exhale forward. Leg stays hip height. You're not leaning forward or back. Press into your imprint. 2 to go. On this last one, we add on. So we exhale forward. Hold it up there. Hip height. Deep breath in. Exhaling. Further, 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 further. Inhale back. Bending the knee, bringing it forward onto the floor. Stretch it out. Once more. Deep breath in. And exhale thoroughly. From here, we're going to roll onto our tummy. As you come onto the mat, centering yourself, legs are hip width apart. I want you to bring your hands underneath your shoulders, align your head, engage your core. We're doing a push-up to a plank to the knees. So exhale up. Hold your plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower. Inhale, prepare. Again. Hold. And lower, nice and controlled, no belly flops, 2 to go. Nice and controlled, descending. And then propping yourself up on your elbows, elbows under shoulders, planting your toes, lengthening the spine, opening the chest, depressing your shoulders, align your head, neck, and spine, belly button in, pant zip tight. Plank to the toes from the elbows. Exhale, up. 4 breath hold. Pull the belly button in. Make sure your head doesn't hang. 1 more breath. Nice and controlled. Exhale, lower down. Relaxing your toes, lowering your body. Bring your hands under your shoulders. We're going to push ourselves to our knees. Exhaling up and back into your shell. Curl it back and down till you're curling your tailbone under. Gently rock your weight side to side. Pressing into the palms, pressing your chest down, opening through the shoulders. Relax, neck and jaw. One more slow deep breath in. And then activate your core. Pull your belly button in, curl your tailbone under, breathe out, roll up. Shoulder shrug. Bringing those legs forward. So we're repositioning seated now. Weight on both sits bones. Lengthening through the body, opening through the chest, dropping the shoulders down. Nice tall bodies. You look like a letter L. We're going to inhale the arms up. And exhaling, cross your heart. And everything is in a straight line. Keep your heels on the floor. Breathe out, tilt back to gaze to the top of the ceiling. Or rather, wall to ceiling. So we're not bending through the neck. Exhale, tilt back. Inhale up. One more, but we're going to add on. Breathing out, tilt back. Hold it here. Inhale. Exhale, forward. We're going to inhale the arms out and breathe out. Reach forward, spine stretch. Inhale, relax. Again, breathe out. Breathe in. Open the chest, drop the shoulders. Exhale, reach. And release, and one more. Chest open. This time curling your tailbone under, rolling back, reach back with one arm. So exhale, roll back, reach back. Inhale up, other side. Exhale, roll back, reach back. We're just going to do 4 more. If you have problems with your lower back, you can tilt and do the same thing. Last one. As you come back up onto your sits bones, back is straight. Breathing out, reach forward, deep breath in. Exhaling, reach further forward. Deep breath in. Breathing out, flex your feet. Hold. Exhale your hands behind you. Use your fingers. Push your body just a little bit further forward. Press the back of the knees down. One more deep breath in. Exhale to release it. Crossing one leg over the other. Opposite arm hooks. And then we twist to look over the bent leg. Pulling with our arm, the leg inward. Maximizing the stretch into that gluteus medius. Try to keep your weight into both sits bones. Slow breaths. In through the nose. Out through the straw. Once more. As we release it, we have to redo it on the other side. So cross, hook, sit tight onto your sits bones, twist open through the chest. Is your spine lengthened right to the top of your head? Is your weight in both sits bones? Good. Widest, slowest, deepest breath in and out. And we're going to release it. And we are done. Not a full hour, but over half an hour. A good introduction to coming back to it. If you've been fit, then just hit repeat and do it again. I hope it helps. Nice to be connected with you guys again. Miss you. I don't know when I can do this again. Depends on my work schedule, but if I can, I will. In the meantime, at least you got my voice and you got some reminders of some of the exercises we do. Stay fit, stay well.